Yo, what is up, guys? Digirex here, and today I'm coming with you. What am I saying? Today I'm coming at you with another Destiny video, and yeah, that was a failed intro, but we are going to continue with it. And today I'm going to be telling you guys what are the advantages of using Lance on a Nova Bomb. So right now, Warlocks are pretty broken in Destiny, I'd say. Before Sunsingers were pretty much godly, and after Sunsingers got nerfed, Voidwalkers and Stormcallers are godly. So, yeah, even though Sunsingers got nerfed, Warlocks are still godly, and I'm just going to be giving you guys tips on what is super good, you know, to run on them. And Lance is actually really good, and I'll be telling you guys the advantages and disadvantages of using Lance on your Nova Bomb today, because I feel like Lance gets really overshadowed by the other two, Shadow and Vortex. I barely see anybody running Lance in the Crucible, and I've been running Lance for a while now, ever since I switched onto being a Warlock. So I'm going to tell you guys what the positives are of using Lance. So if you guys don't know, Lance makes your Nova Bomb travel straight. It doesn't have any, I don't even know what to call it, doesn't have any drop off. It travels completely straight. It travels faster than normal. And yeah, it doesn't have any drop off, so technically you could shoot it across the map and get kills with it. So I like it a lot for that. You can get long range Nova Bomb kills. Say if you don't want to engage close, or you know you're not going to get more than one enemy with your Nova Bomb, you can engage from a further distance and not have to risk putting yourself in a dangerous situation just to get a good Nova Bomb, since you can Nova Bomb from further away. You can also snipe heavy ammos with this, which is pretty good. If you have a open sight line on an enemy heavy and there's a few enemies there, you can snipe it, whereas otherwise you would have to get closer to it and potentially risk your life trying just to get the Nova Bomb off to save the heavy. This one you can stay at a distance and just Nova Bomb the heavy. And this brings me to my next topic on this, and it is a disadvantage. And that's because the explosion is smaller than if you're using like Vortex or Shatter. The area of effect is smaller. So say if you went for those people at the heavy and it hit and it didn't kill all of them, that would stink just because you're using Lance. The explosion or blast radius was smaller, and if you used a normal Nova Bomb, all those enemies would have been in the blast radius, but because you're using Lance, they weren't all in the blast radius, which would suck. So there's kind of an advantage and a disadvantage. Your explosions aren't as big, but you can snipe stuff from a longer distance. And another advantage is that your Nova Bomb actually travels faster than if you were using any of the other two things. Your Nova Bomb travels much faster, which leaves it so they don't trade with you. People don't snipe you in the head or shotgun you out of your Nova Bomb because it travels to them faster. You don't trade where they kill you and then your Nova Bomb kills them later. Your Nova Bomb travels a lot faster, which is really good for those panic plays where you need to regen health and you just need a quick Nova Bomb. It travels faster, it'll hit them fast, they'll be dead before they even know it. So that's a definite advantage, just your Nova Bomb travels way faster, which personally I like a lot. It's super good. Nobody's going to get out of the way of that because it's just going to be coming at them so fast they're not even going to know what hit them. So another kind of advantage with this, it's kind of harder to do, but it's easier with Lance to hit enemies directly with your Nova Bomb. Say if an enemy has, you know, heavy and they're in the air and they're about to kill you, and they're in the air. Normally you're never going to hit an enemy in the air with a Nova Bomb, but with Lance it actually is viable. You can actually do this a lot easier than without Lance. And yeah, just easier to hit targets in air if you ever have to. Or if there's a few guys jumping up, you can hit them in midair and get a double kill. Say if they're like jumping over a barrier or something like that, or they're jumping around the map. And yeah, that can actually be really useful. And honestly, with Lance, I would recommend just getting single kills, because Lance, I feel like, is for getting you more out of risky situations because it travels so fast, because it travels so straight. It's mostly just to get one kill and to save your life a lot of the time. And especially with energy drain, it helps saving your life a bunch. And two more disadvantages that you would get when you were using the other ones is obviously with Vortex, you don't get the Vortex area of effect after, you don't get the huge explosion, so you can't really zone control as much for this, but you can, like I said earlier, save your life a lot with this. And with Shatter, obviously, your area effect is going to be pretty big, and your potential to get more than one kill is going to be pretty big. just because you're covering a large area with those 3 tinier Nova Bombs, as well as you can slip your Nova Bombs in some pretty tight spaces, which you can do with Lance too. But if you're firing your Shatter, you probably have a better chance of getting one of those Nova Bombs in those tight spaces, as opposed to having to be super accurate with Lance. But once you get good with Lance, you can be super accurate, especially since Nova Bomb has a reticule. If you guys don't remember, year 1 Nova Bombs didn't have a reticule, but now they do have a reticule, so it makes it a lot easier to hit your Nova Bombs, which I'm definitely happy about. And guys, those are the disadvantages and advantages of Lance, so you can decide for yourself if you want to use it. I would put it on. I put it on just for fun, and I actually just got hooked on it. It's actually pretty good for shutting down supers also, since it travels so fast and you can be so accurate with it. So that's another quick advantage at the end of the video. Good for shutting down supers. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for Overwatch, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, and Modern Warfare Remastered. Got some good videos coming on them later. Got a lot more Destiny videos coming up. And we got Overwatch videos on weekends. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe for all those games. Subscribe if you like big titties. And help support the channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Nigirex. Peace.